Cakes, and today we're going to be assembling a yellow butter cake with custard cream filling and chocolate buttercream frosting. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope you enjoy. In the description box below, you'll find the links to making the yellow butter cake, and I've already made it. It's been in the freezer for a couple of hours. Now I'm going to unwrap it. Make sure you slowly peel the parchment paper off. And I have prepared my cake stand with a cardboard plate, and I've taped it down so it'll stay there. I'm going to start with a little bit of frosting to hold my bottom layer down. Smooth it on pretty thin so it's not uneven. There we go. It's pretty good. And I want my clean, crisp edges down on the bottom. Okay, now I need to prepare my frosting bag. So I have a regular tall cup, a 16-inch frosting bag, and I have the Wilton 2D frosting tip that I'm going to be using today. Make sure your hands are clean before you get started. And I just put the tip down at the bottom to see where to cut. You don't want to cut too big. Here we go. All right. So now that I have my bag ready, I'm going to stick it in my cup, and it's going to help me to frost. I'm going to turn the tip upwards so it doesn't spill out, and fold it over the top. Using a rubber spatula, I'm going to shovel in my frosting into this bag, pushing it down as I go. I wish you could smell the chocolate frosting. It smells heavenly. Oh my gosh, it's so rich. It's sweet, but not too sweet. It just smells perfect. Okay, that looks great. I'm gonna clean my hands so that I can have clean hands when I'm working with it. Okay. Now I'm just gonna lift up my bag gently. And I'm gonna kind of shake it down. I'm gonna pinch the top, squeeze, twist, 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 squeeze, twist, and squeeze. It's about ready to come out there. Now you can see it is ready to go. I'm going to start by piping the edge. It does not have to be perfect. This is just to hold the butter, or I'm sorry, it's to hold the custard in. And I'm gonna do 2 layers right here. My bag just got a hole in it, so I have double bagged it. the custard cream filling to the middle. Just a large spoon. And smear it to the edges. Oh, it looks so good. There we go. I'm gonna add another layer of chocolate buttercream just so it holds. Top it. I'm gonna put my top cake upside down so I get that nice clean edge. Trying to center it. If your cake did not come out of the pan perfectly, now is a good time to fill in those gaps. When smearing on the frosting, it's best to do this when your cake is frozen. I'm holding mine on so it doesn't slip around. That custard's nice and slippery. You want to move in sweeping motions, not up and down. Up and down is what's going to make your cake lift. And you're gonna get an uneven finish at the top. You're gonna want a bench scraper. Then you're going to take an offset spatula and you're just going to smooth those edges in. Heat this up with hot water, dry it off, and I'm going to smooth it over. Pop this into the fridge or freezer for about 5 or 10 minutes just to harden up so I can do my second coat of frosting. I'm gonna also clean up the edges here so it's easier to hold on to without getting your hands messy. Take a damp paper towel and don't go too close yet. Just get the outsides. While the cake is in the freezer, I'm going to make some chocolate flowers. This is parchment paper. And I've had chocolate melting over on the stove. You can see I have some red chocolate, just those meltables that you can find at the store. And I'm gonna do little circles. Spatula and smear them. Lifting up as I pull away. All right, let's get started. I am going to do a nice trim on the bottom. I'm just squeezing and pulling. A short squeeze and a pull. Right now I am putting the frosting on, and I'm doing a short little twist and giving it that flower look, which is really cute, and that's going to match the top. I'm going to do a braid on the top. For the braid, you just cross over. You just make a bunch of X's that overlap and you move down. It's really easy and it turns out so pretty. It's one of my favorite designs. It turns out differently with different frosting tips, which is really fun to explore on different cakes. I'm going to start with my tiny ones in the middle and work my way out. And it's all done. We have our chocolate frosting on the outside with the braid on the front and the chocolate red flower on top. Thanks for joining me today. My name is Justine with Sweet for Cakes. Thanks for hanging out. Please check the description box below for links to the yellow butter cake, the custard cream filling, and the chocolate buttercream. And I'll see you next time.